Hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout 4. Personally, I don't think today will be a very long stream as I am pretty damn. But I'll do my best to still be somewhat. Uh, hey. Today, I'm thinking of, well, first of all, finishing the thingamajig, a good neighbor, and head to the police. Finally, start the whole brotherhood. Gosh. Might be.
Some way to get this thing open.
Huh?
Hey, sweetie.
Huh?
Girl, that's an
Do you like my dress?
You look beautiful. Just like a princess.
Speaking of photo, what? Why does it do that? Did I fall? But I'm not count that as a death. Don't know why this did that. It did that last time too. I did not install any sort of mods that could bring me back to life. God, God damn it. Just do that. Kill me. Oh, I'm constantly dying. I don't understand. I'm supposed to die. Go to the next previous checkpoint. I have no idea. This game is truly,
To get this thing open.
utterly bugged. If I go this way, good for me. Broken power armor, walking. Put on load. There's less chance that I'm gonna die. Right next door. Alright. I'll fix my suit, sell my stuff. There.
I should know.
Need to move this away.
You know what you're looking for? We have everything.
Hey,
Can I be of service?
Need armor. No, I need some. Nothing else I can do. That.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. All
just browsing for now.
That's not what I wanted to do.
every conceivable good you could.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, we're having a sale on broom.
Uh-huh. Sure. Let's take a look.
Oh.
Sure.
Fertilizer. Well, that's better than nothing. Open.
Not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
24-hour service. Only
Leave for a little bit.
Read that interview you gave. That thing you said at the end about one day at a time. I could relate.
It doesn't have a lot of money.
Thank you for finding Earl's killer.
Let's see what you have.
Good.
One of you. Oh. What time does anyone got it?
I think you've listened to me drone on enough.
shopping at night. Diamond City Surplus is always.
Shane, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always got to be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shane.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water. And I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much.
I'll have.
If you need a haircut, talk to John at the super salon. No loitering.
How come whenever something interesting happens around here, you're right in the center of it?
何にしますか?
What are you saying?
何にします?
Tell me a joke.
何にしますか?
No, not now. Arturo,
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Every...
There. Back. This. Oh,
trip down memory lane if
Sure
that...
could use a Mr. Handy. Plenty of work to be done these days.
No argument.
Alright. That should be gift shopping done.
Hey, ain't no shame in taking the occasional camp. That's all I'm looking for.
Better word it. Place.
Here the different raider groups are carving up concrete like Christmas turkey.
Would you like me to go with you?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Be empty. Because that this will very much taken all down and constructed while no. Fix. First and then there.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
Yeah.
These burn marks. Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
You still here?
Hey there.
That location better be cleared out.
Mission to complete.
Affirmative.
Keep it up, and I may start believing you got some real guts. The Commonwealth won't be running out of vermin anytime soon. If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know. Anytime.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
We still
most
have
side
so much
missions.
to learn about the mistakes we made in the past, and how to prevent us from repeating them. I'm actually a little jealous you get to head out to find these bits of lost tech. Exploring the ruins is why I joined up in the first place.
Scribe Halen.
It's so exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so much technology out there that our scribes haven't seen yet.
I'm ready.
Good answer. Here's details on the Purge location. Complete the mission, report back to me.
that? I mean, I will be.
You ever fired a minigun?
Couldn't have given
Chews
me
through ferrules like paper.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
What am I supposed to? Supposed to leave my suit here? Fine. Maybe if I just sleep or do something else, it might
Be careful.
bug out.
Locating the artifact can be just as dangerous as bringing it back. Can't afford to have it break during retrieval.
If we intend to stay here, we need to reinforce.
What I'm trying to do. I'll have to do some stuff to be able to arrive here. Is the game as better click a
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Kells.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else?
Doubt it.
Or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on. I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Yes. 45.
Welcome aboard.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore,
Evil as long as you don't have
and
it.
their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Victorium!
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
You're not going to convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Alright, let's go check my stuff.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Congratulations
No way to
on the
this.
promotion, Knight.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
So you're the new Knight I heard about. So how did it look out
Paladin
there?
dance.
We've got a lot
There
of
you
work
are.
ahead of us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
You can come with me or wait until I'm done. It's up to you.
In that case, I prefer to tag along. If you change your mind, just let me know.
Alright.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of
Hey.
the finest
Unless
officers
you like getting
I've ever
radiation
had the
sickness,
pleasure of serving
then
under.
stay away from ferals.
Hail, Knight.
Hey.
Where do you want me?
I actually checked. Yes, I can.
Feeling creative today?
Have enough.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Darn it. Desperately need a form.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
It's basically just bullying farmers.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember,
Their
come find
crops.
me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
Instead of
You work if you need it.
Hey,
Come back when you're done introducing yourself.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault Dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, this exam is about you, so Have you had or come in contact with anyone carrying a communicable disease?
I guess if you caught the whole red disease before coming here, it might have changed. I don't know.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
What?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies. So I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Well then.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Should I come back when you're less busy?
Our recent arrival in the Commonwealth has left me with an immense amount of data to compile. None of that's your fault, really. You're obviously here for a reason. What was it again?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance? Proctor Ingram said she needed the suit to stick yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I... miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing. Never forget. You are the eyes
Ingram?
and the ears
So,
of the Brotherhood.
you're the new recruit I heard about.
Or hear anything suspicious,
Not what I was
it is
expecting.
your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And
Thanks.
since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be polite. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
I met everyone.
What brings you to me today?
Let me see what you have.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Right. Good armor from Hater. Alright.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have to do it.
Hey.
Viewpoint? I shoot.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwin, what do you think, Knight?
She's very impressive.
Yes. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
4 years? Build this ship in 4 years?
That's a long time.
Constructing the Pridwin required a vast amount of resources. Far more than the Brotherhood possessed when we began. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling. It was worth the effort. With the Pridwin in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go. Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
If you say so.
I hope you're right.
There isn't even a doubt in my mind. In any event, I hope your tour of the Pridwin helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Internal monitor.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Welcome back to the command deck, soldier.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Shift was long. I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Tighten up the meter. Like that? Now split the difference. Now half. Did you want to? No, I think you almost got it.
Let's get airborne.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
Watch your step, sir.
Oh, there
Now
you
that
are.
you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man, a squad of troops armed with one of these.
I know what that.
Elder Maxon?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's take a look. That's having to make... Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I should probably save before heading anywhere.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Okay, before I do that.
Ah, night.
Feel everything.
Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I can do to help?
Oh no, I'll just take your stuff.
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Da, da.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Tegan.
You looking to pick a fight? I'll help.
Mm-hmm. Set me up.
Sure, I've got...
There's no time to waste.
Things
There's
that
work to be
summons
done.
the
I can't believe
images.
super mutants were human ones. How could science have gone so wrong?
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Why are you bothering with that junk?
That junk. Yeah. Alright. The only place that can't quote unquote steal from. Whatever. Complicated to do Fort Strong without armor. And I could grab the power armor they gave me. And whatever. Let's try it out. And if it's too bad, I can just grab the power gave me, jump off the ship, go get mine. Decent.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood within striking distance of the city.
Boston Airport. Pa-pa-pa.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
I'm totally fucked if I can't kill the behemoth at least. Go down already.
Primary target down. Look at this thing, please. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to Bridgewood for repairs.
There we go. That could have been easier. I don't understand how I don't get any radiation damage. Surely this game is broken. Oh, there it is.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
What's... that? Annoyed. What? Who's there?
Godless bastard! The hell with you!
Humans, always
For the Brotherhood!
wounded.
Pin him down!
You humans made them. Now suffer for your arrogance.
Light up!
Stupid dog. I'm gonna feast on your flesh, human. You move too much. Pay for that.
For the Brotherhood!
This is still game, we win.
Mission accomplished.
So far, so good, I guess.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
Pressing fire!
Alright.
You're exceeding the maximum recommended payload for a ground unit, soldier.
Heads up.
Ready.
Look
Quite a bit of
alive.
trash to pick through. Here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Nice.
Good, alright. Good.
Yes.
I do get the
Remain vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
I'll save.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Oh, what's that? Someone there? What was that? What? Who's there?
Hold up. Threat neutralized.
Stupid noises.
Damn it. He's dead. Be standing on the ground. Flip is gone with fade.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
What is it? Someone there? What? Who's there? A noise. A noise?
Imagine.
Oh, here's playing tricks on me again. I hear something. Hello? Someone there? You hit like a
This
rat
equipment's
roast.
here for a reason. Let's find out why.
Ah! You!
Maintain your position.
Look at this.
Supposed to be around here. Did throw it down. I didn't hear it load. Very possible it did. That's a whole lot of boom booms. A whole lot of explosions. The shame. Fire. A big boom boom.
Hey, wait there. Hold position. Stay there. Come on. Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Pridwin and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
And let me through. Get back to the It's definitely because of a past mod that didn't fully upload from this that I still thought of. But fuck this shit, I'm out. The game is glitched, might as well use the glitch to just traverse the water.
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, crotch, center mass.
Hold on. Okay.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribes. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. That's right. I'll leave a couple. Of super mutants for you.
Lucky bastard.
How the f I get up there if the thing isn't spawning? Hell. Bad. Let me just...
You should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shell.
Damn. Good.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted side.
There we are.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think.
Elder Maxon?
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best.
Video.
That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Yeah. Jeez. There now.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Calm down. This thing is such weird.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Won't be able to pick this.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Dr.
Well
Tegan
done.
might have what you need.
Knight.
One thing for sure is I'm gonna buy all.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lions and his foolish ways.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of...
I'll take a look.
Sure, I've got something.
Uh-huh.
There we go. And chest. Oh.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Alright, I'll save, and I think this will be it for today, honestly. Because my brain is about to... So... Say that I wasn't...
That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't.
If you
have to
find
worry
any
about
technical
them getting
documents,
out if
you
they
should
weren't
bring
on
them to
ship.
Proctor
Your
Quinlan
concerns
for
are noted,
analysis.
Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Alright,